Remember last week, at the end of my submission, I said, first of all, don't get carried away by this performance. WAC are a completely different team away from home. And you still have to respect them. And the approach in the second leg will be very key. Interestingly enough, Hearts of Oak supporters, after the first game, we had a Twitter space where we were discussing what would happen in the second leg, how we should approach the game. And I told the guys that I honestly felt that, of course, we should have won by more goals in the first leg, but we didn't. It was just 1-0. And WAC can score in 1 minute. So personally, I thought the approach in terms of defensive organization should be the key. First of all, I think today the starting lineup selection was wrong from the off.
What was wrong with it?
It was just too attacking for me.
Okay.
And you see, yes, you played very well in Accra, but it's two different situations. You need to understand that in terms of fitness, you are not up there with them. They are better than you, and there's nothing wrong with accepting that they are better than you. They have more experience on the continent than you. The Hearts of Oak team of 2000 is not the same team today. It's completely different. Do you get me? Yeah. The pedigree is still there, of course. It's still attached to the name, but the circumstances are totally different. So then, you needed to understand that and approach the game in that manner. Defensive organization and defensive solidity should have been the key. Start with a strong defensive setup. Yeah. Make sure you don't concede. You see, everybody will say the best way to defend is to attack. That's when you are extremely good at attacking. Seriously.
Yeah, no, it's true.
If you are very good at attacking, very good at possessing the ball, and you can outdo your opponents in that regard, that is when you go out and attack teams. Not when you are playing away from home in a team that has individually better players than you do.
Yeah.
A team that is better experienced, better coached, whether you like it or not. It's the
because
fact.
He's been there, done
he's
that.
He's been there, he's done that.
Yeah.
He's won the competition, he's been winning the league. He's done that. He plays in a way better league than you, with way better competition. So you understand that, and you approach the game that way.
Know your level.
Know your level. Make sure that you don't concede. And in doing that, frustrate them.
Yeah.
We spoke about this thing. You don't go into a game in Morocco, away from home, against Wydad Casablanca, and try and play with them. I was not impressed with it. People were saying, oh, but we are playing. It's not about playing well. It's about qualifying.
Of course.
Even if you go out, you see, and this is something...
Knockout football is different from...
This is something, I think it was Conte who said it. The season where Chelsea went away at Man City, played an ugly game, got beaten 1-0. And then the following season, Sarri came in, played a nice game, got beaten 6-0.
Yeah.
That 6, everybody will remember it.
Of course.
But that one, it can be forgotten. It was 1-0. You didn't play well. Cool. But you were not disgraced in a game where you knew that if you opened up, they would disgrace you.
Yeah.
There's nothing
wrong.
Under
Conte.
There is
he went in knowing he would lose, but he went in limiting the damage.
Look, there is nothing wrong, absolutely nothing wrong with playing ugly and escaping with a decent scoreline. You could easily have played ugly and at the end of 90 minutes, it's 1-0 or 2-0.
Yeah.
You can hold your head up high because at the end of the day, they were better than you, they were fitter than you. You were set up from the beginning by the organizers of the football in your country. Set up from the beginning because you played 2 legs without any proper competitive football. Yeah. And you went out there and you escaped with decency. But this is not fair. First of all, on the management. It's not fair on the fans. It's not fair on the players themselves. Because I was watching their body language today and it was sad. Look at the free kick goal. The ball goes in under 10 minutes, 2-0, and everybody's screaming at each other. You should have done this, you should have done.
Like,
if I'm with that, I know I've got you. Look, the inexperience was clear. Look,
I thought it was just basically his biggest contribution was taking the ball from him.
And I was sad for him because it's not his fault.
Yeah.
Look at the fourth goal they conceded.
Yeah.
He didn't know if to go and mark the player who could have been squared to. He didn't know if to come out of his pole. He didn't know what to. It was a 4-against-2 situation. 4-against-2. Yeah. And at that time, you are losing 4-0. So what are you attacking for?